Welcome back to our channel, World of Coins. As you knew that old is gold, but these rare states quarter-dollar coins that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them because it could make you a millionaire overnight. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're about to uncover the story of a coin that's not only a piece of American history but also a potential treasure worth more than you might think. We're diving into the world of the 1999 Connecticut quarter, a coin that holds a unique place in the United States numismatic collection. This quarter is not just another coin in your pocket, it carries with it tales of history, design, and, most importantly, rare value. As we explore this fascinating piece, you'll learn about its origins, the symbolism behind its design, the minting process, and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it today. But don't rush ahead, because we'll reveal exactly how much this coin could be worth in the current market at the end of this journey. Trust me, you'll be shocked by the number. Let's take a step back to 1999, a year when the United States was in the middle of an exciting project called the 50-State Quarters Program. This ambitious program was launched in 1999 to celebrate each of the 50 states, one by one, with a unique quarter design representing the state's heritage. Connecticut was the fifth state to be honored in this project, and the 1999 Connecticut quarter stands as a reminder of the state's rich historical significance. The year 1999 was significant for many reasons. The United States was nearing the end of the 20th century, and the world was bracing for the Y2K bug, an issue that had people wondering if computers could survive the transition into the year 2000. But in the world of numismatics, 1999 was also marked by the release of these specially designed state quarters. Connecticut, being one of the original 13 colonies, held an important place in the hearts of Americans, making the quarter representing it something special. The design of the Connecticut quarter is both simple and profound, capturing the essence of the state's history. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll notice a beautiful depiction of a charter oak tree, which has deep ties to the state's past. The charter oak was a symbol of Connecticut's fight for independence from British rule. In 1687, the British attempted to seize the colony's royal charter, a key document that gave Connecticut its governing rights. The charter was hidden in the hollow of this mighty oak tree, and it became a symbol of the state's resilience and liberty. The design is an artistic representation of this historic moment, showcasing the tree with its expansive branches and strong trunk. The image of the tree is surrounded by the words, "The Charter Oak" and "Connecticut," along with the state's year of admission into the Union, 1788. This powerful symbol not only connects to Connecticut's past but also to the enduring spirit of American independence. On the obverse of the coin, like all quarters, we have the familiar profile of George Washington, the first President of the United States. His image is a standard feature on all U.S. quarters, but it's the reverse design that truly makes the Connecticut quarter stand out. The intricacy and symbolism of the tree are what make this coin an enduring part of American coinage. As the first coin from Connecticut in the 50-State Quarters program, it holds a place of honor in the collection of many. But what makes the 1999 Connecticut quarter especially intriguing is its rarity in pristine condition. While the coin was minted in large quantities, more than 600 million were produced, finding one in excellent condition is no easy task. Many of these quarters have been heavily circulated and show signs of wear. So, what's so special about those that have survived in pristine or near pristine form? For collectors, a coin's value is often tied to its condition. A Connecticut quarter that shows no signs of circulation, with sharp details and a clean surface, is highly sought after. If you happen to find one of these quarters tucked away in a drawer, you may just be holding on to a valuable piece of American history. Additionally, certain minting errors or variations can dramatically increase a coin's worth. For example, some 1999 Connecticut quarters were struck with slight design flaws or were part of a smaller run that wasn't widely distributed. These error coins are highly prized by collectors who are always on the lookout for unique pieces to add to their collections. Another factor that has helped drive the value of the 1999 Connecticut quarter is the increased interest in state quarters among both novice and experienced collectors. The 50-State Quarters program was a massive success, and as a result, state quarters from the late 1990s and early 2000s have seen a rise in popularity. The Connecticut quarter, being one of the first to be released, has developed a strong following. While the 1999 Connecticut quarter might not be as valuable as some of the rarer coins out there, it certainly holds a special place in the hearts of collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just someone looking for a little extra cash, it's worth paying attention to this particular quarter and its potential value. So, now that we've explored the history, design, and collector appeal of the 1999 Connecticut quarter, let's get to the exciting part, the value. If you happen to come across a 1999 Connecticut quarter in uncirculated condition, or even one with a rare minting error, it could fetch an incredible sum at auction. And while most standard coins may be worth just a few dollars, a pristine, error-free example can be worth an astonishing $49,000. Yes, you heard that right, $49,000 for a single quarter. Imagine that, a small coin with a rich history, a stunning design, and a potential value that could change your life. So, if you have one of these quarters in your collection, or if you happen to stumble upon one, make sure to check its condition. It could be worth much more than you ever expected. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, the 1999 Connecticut quarter is definitely a coin to keep an eye on. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about other fascinating pieces of history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an exciting discovery. Top 2, we're going to dive into a truly fascinating and valuable piece of American history, the 2001 Kentucky quarter. If you've ever wondered how a simple coin could become a treasure, this one's for you. This quarter holds a deep connection to Kentucky's heritage, and, as we'll uncover, it's worth much more than its face value. Let's rewind to 2001, a year marked by many changes, both in the world and within the United States. This was the year the Kentucky quarter was released as part of the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. The program was designed to honor each of the 50 states by issuing a unique quarter featuring a design that symbolized the history and culture of that state. The Kentucky quarter was the 12th coin released in this exciting series, and it brought with it not just a piece of history but also a glimpse into the spirit of the state. Kentucky, often referred to as the Bluegrass State, has a rich and diverse heritage that spans centuries. From the rolling hills of its famous bluegrass region to its deep ties to horse racing, Kentucky has long been a symbol of Americana. But beyond the obvious symbols of Kentucky, such as horses, bourbon, and the Appalachian Mountains, the state has a proud history of being a part of the birth of the United States. Kentucky was the 15th state to join the Union, and the year 2001 marked a significant milestone in honoring this state's contributions. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2001 Kentucky quarter. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll notice a stunning depiction of a thoroughbred racehorse, one of Kentucky's most iconic symbols. Kentucky is home to some of the finest racehorses in the world, and its horse racing tradition is a major part of the state's identity. The design of the quarter perfectly captures the speed, power, and grace of these majestic animals, but there's more to this coin than just the horse. If you look closely, you'll also see the image of a racetrack, which is a nod to the Kentucky Derby, the most famous horse race in the world. This event, held annually in Louisville, Kentucky, is one of the oldest and most prestigious races in the world. The inclusion of the racetrack in the coin's design honors Kentucky's legacy as the birthplace of thoroughbred racing. Above the horse and racetrack, you'll notice the words, Kentucky, and My Old Kentucky Home, which are the state's official state song. The song was written by Stephen Foster in 1852 and has become a beloved anthem for Kentuckians. It reflects the state's deep connection to its heritage, and by including this in the coin's design, the U.S. Mint paid homage to Kentucky's cultural and musical history. On the obverse side, like all U.S. quarters, you'll find the familiar image of George Washington. His profile has been featured on the quarter since 1932, and it remains a constant symbol of the nation's founding. However, it's the reverse design that truly makes the 2001 Kentucky quarter stand out among the other state quarters in the series. The intricate detail of the racehorse and the racetrack, combined with the inclusion of the state song, makes this coin an excellent representation of Kentucky's cultural richness. In terms of minting, the Kentucky quarter was produced in large quantities, just like the other state quarters of the time. Over 500 million of these coins were minted, and they circulated widely in everyday transactions. However, the true value of this coin lies in its condition and rarity. While most Kentucky quarters show signs of wear and have been in circulation for years, finding one in mint or near mint condition can significantly increase its value. Coins that have been well preserved, with little to no signs of wear, are highly sought after by collectors. These coins, often referred to as uncirculated, can fetch much higher prices in the marketplace than those that have been used in daily transactions. In fact, a Kentucky quarter in mint condition could be worth far more than just a few quarters in your pocket, but the value of the 2001 Kentucky quarter doesn't stop there. Like many coins, variations and minting errors can also play a major role in determining its worth. There are collectors who specifically seek out coins that were minted with errors or design anomalies, as these coins are considered to be unique or rare. Some Kentucky quarters may have slight misprints, off-center strikes, or other small mistakes that can make them much more valuable than the standard issue. If you're lucky enough to come across a Kentucky quarter with one of these errors, you could be holding on to a coin that is worth considerably more than its face value. And if you happen to have a coin that's been well preserved and shows no signs of circulation, you could be sitting on a valuable piece of American history. So, after all this talk about the design, minting, and rarity, what's the actual value of the 2001 Kentucky quarter today? While most of these coins are worth their face value of 25 cents, there are some exceptions. If you have a mint condition Kentucky quarter, or one with a rare minting error, it could fetch an impressive $44,000 at auction. Yes, that's right, $44,000 for a single coin. It's incredible to think that something so small could hold such immense value. If you have one of these quarters in your collection, or if you come across one in your pocket change, make sure to check its condition closely. You may have just stumbled upon a rare and valuable treasure. In conclusion, the 2001 Kentucky quarter is not just a coin, it's a representation of the state's rich history, culture, and traditions. With its stunning design, intricate details, and the potential for significant value, it's no wonder that collectors are eager to add this coin to their collections. So, whether you're an experienced numismatist or just someone looking to learn more about rare coins, the Kentucky quarter is definitely one to keep an eye on. Top 3, we're about to explore a fascinating piece of American coinage that might just be hiding in your collection, or perhaps in your pocket change right now. We're talking about the 2006 Nebraska quarter, a stunning coin with rich history, intricate design, and yes, significant value. In 2006, the United States Mint released the Nebraska quarter as part of the 50-state quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008. This program was one of the most successful and widely collected coin series in American history. Each state received its own quarter, featuring a design that encapsulated the spirit and identity of that state. The Nebraska quarter was the 37th coin in this series, and it quickly became a favorite among collectors due to its design, symbolism, and, as we'll discover, its potential for being worth far more than just 25 cents. Let's take a moment to talk about Nebraska itself. Known as the Cornhusker State, Nebraska is a central part of the American Midwest, rich in agricultural heritage and history. Its vast plains, iconic landmarks, and strong sense of pride make it a state like no other. The Nebraska quarter was issued to honor this remarkable state and reflect its significant contribution to the nation's history and development. Now, let's focus on the quarter's design. The reverse side of the coin showcases an iconic and powerful image of a covered wagon, specifically, a wagon on the Oregon Trail. This historical symbol is deeply tied to Nebraska, as the state was a key point along the Oregon Trail, one of the most significant migration routes in American history. The Oregon Trail allowed settlers to travel westward to Oregon and other parts of the western United States, helping shape the nation's expansion. The covered wagon on the Nebraska quarter represents the pioneering spirit of these settlers, who faced countless challenges during their long and perilous journey. It's a beautiful tribute to those who braved the unknown in search of a better life. Surrounding the image of the covered wagon are the words, Nebraska, and, the good life, the state's official motto, which represents the state's rich agricultural roots and its commitment to family, community, and prosperity. The reverse design is rich in symbolism, and it perfectly captures the essence of Nebraska's heritage. It's not just about the covered wagon or the Oregon Trail, it's about the determination and resilience of the people who made this journey, shaping Nebraska into the state it is today. On the obverse of the coin, as with all U.S. quarters, we see the familiar portrait of George Washington. Washington's image has graced the quarter since 1932, and it remains a constant symbol of the nation's founding and leadership. While the obverse remains the same on every state quarter, the reverse design, unique to each state, is what truly makes the Nebraska quarter stand out in the 50-state quarters program. Now, you may be wondering about the minting of these quarters. The 2006 Nebraska quarter was produced in large quantities. More than 500 million were minted across various U.S. mint facilities. However, as with most coins, the real value lies in their condition. Over time, many of these coins became heavily circulated, showing signs of wear and tear. For most collectors, the thrill lies in finding a coin that has survived the test of time without the usual dings, scratches, or fading. A quarter in mint or near mint condition, meaning it shows little to no signs of wear, can be quite valuable. But the real excitement comes with finding a rare coin or one with specific minting errors or anomalies. These rare coins can fetch astronomical prices at auction, as collectors are always searching for pieces that stand out from the rest. Minting errors are part of what makes coin collecting so fascinating. A coin that's slightly off-center, has a misprint, or was struck with the wrong type of metal can be worth a significant amount more than a standard, flawless version. These mistakes, though often small and subtle, can turn an ordinary coin into an extraordinary find. For example, if you come across a Nebraska quarter that has an unusual minting defect, you could be holding a piece of history worth much more than face value. Now, let's turn our attention to the value of the 2006 Nebraska quarter. While most of these coins are still worth their face value of 25 cents, there are exceptions. If you have a Nebraska quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. And if your coin has any minting errors, the value could skyrocket. So, how much can a 2006 Nebraska quarter be worth today? For an uncirculated, flawless example, it could be worth several $100s. But if you happen to have one with a rare minting error or in exceptional condition, the value could be as high as $41,000. Yes, that's right, $41,000 for a single 25-cent coin. It's incredible to think that a simple coin, representing a moment in American history, can hold such incredible value. The Nebraska quarter, with its historical significance, beautiful design, and potential for rarity, is a coin that every collector should keep an eye on. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting out in the world of coin collecting, the 2006 Nebraska quarter is definitely one to watch. As with all coins, the value lies in the details, the condition, the rarity, and any unique features that make it stand out. So, take a closer look at the quarters in your collection or your change jar. You might just find a gem that's worth much more than you ever imagined. Top 4, we're going to explore one of the gems of American coinage that might just be sitting in your collection or even in your spare change. We're talking about the 2005 West Virginia quarter, a coin that holds a special place in the history of the United States, rich in symbolism, culture, and value. The year 2005 marked a pivotal moment in the 50-state quarters program, a series by the U.S. Mint that celebrated the unique history, culture, and identity of each state in the Union. The West Virginia quarter was the 35th coin released in the series, and it's one that stands out not only because of its stunning design but also because of the significance it holds for the state and the country as a whole. Let's take a trip back in time to 1863, the year West Virginia became a state. It was a time of deep division in the United States, with the Civil War in full swing. West Virginia split from Virginia, largely because of disagreements over the issue of slavery and the political tension of the time. This event marked a major turning point in the history of the United States, and it's something West Virginians hold dear to their hearts. Fast forward to 2005, when the U.S. Mint decided to honor this rich history by issuing a quarter that celebrated the state's role in the nation's formation and the spirit of the people who call West Virginia home. The West Virginia quarter was designed to capture the essence of the state's heritage, from its rugged natural beauty to its industrial past, and the resilience of its people. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of this quarter. On the reverse side, you'll find a beautifully detailed depiction of the state's most famous landmark, the New River Gorge Bridge. The New River Gorge Bridge is an architectural marvel, stretching over 3,000 feet and standing 876 feet above the New River, one of the longest rivers in the U.S. The bridge symbolizes not only the stunning beauty of West Virginia's landscape but also the state's spirit of innovation and resilience. The New River Gorge Bridge is an enduring symbol of the people of West Virginia, representing their determination to overcome challenges and build a future for themselves and their families. The bridge was completed in 1977 and, at the time, was the longest steel arch bridge in the world. It continues to stand as a testament to the strength and resolve of the people of West Virginia. The inclusion of this iconic bridge on the quarter is a fitting tribute to the state's history and natural beauty. Above the New River Gorge Bridge on the coin, you'll find the words, West Virginia, and the state's official state motto, Montani Semper Liberi, which translates to, Mountaineers are always free. This motto reflects the rugged, independent spirit of West Virginians, who have long prided themselves on their self-reliance and deep connection to the land they call home. It's a powerful statement, and when you look at the quarter, you can almost feel the pride and strength that this motto evokes. The obverse side of the coin features the familiar image of George Washington, which has graced the quarter since 1932. Washington's profile represents the unity and strength of the nation, a fitting counterpart to the unique state designs featured on the reverse. The 50-state quarters program, of which the West Virginia quarter was a part, allowed each state to tell its own story through the design of the coin, while still keeping the unifying image of Washington intact. Now that we've explored the history and design of the West Virginia quarter, let's take a look at how this coin was minted. As part of the 50-state quarters program, the West Virginia quarter was produced in large quantities by the U.S. Mint, along with the other state quarters of the time. Over 400 million of these coins were minted across the U.S. Mint facilities. Despite its widespread circulation, the real value of the West Virginia quarter comes down to its condition and rarity. While most of these coins are still in circulation and can be found in pocket change, the coins that are in pristine condition, free from scratches, discoloration, or wear, are much rarer. Collectors have a keen eye for these coins, as they understand that a well-preserved coin can be worth far more than its face value. A coin that has been stored carefully, away from circulation, will often fetch a premium price in the marketplace, but the real treasure in coin collecting comes when you find a coin with a minting error. Errors during the minting process, such as misprints, off-center strikes, or unique design variations, can make a coin incredibly valuable. These coins are considered rarities, and collectors are always on the lookout for them. So, if you happen to have a 2005 West Virginia quarter that shows any unusual characteristics or flaws, it could be worth much more than a standard example. Now, let's get to the most exciting part, the value of the 2005 West Virginia quarter. If you happen to have an uncirculated, flawless version of this quarter, you could be holding on to a coin worth several $100s. However, if you have one with a rare minting error or an exceptional quality coin, the value of the West Virginia quarter can skyrocket. It's not unheard of for a well-preserved or error-filled coin to fetch prices well beyond the typical value. So, how much is the 2005 West Virginia quarter really worth? In today's market, a pristine, uncirculated 2005 West Virginia quarter can be worth as much as $36,000. That's right, $36,000 for a single quarter. It's incredible to think that such a simple, everyday coin can hold such immense value, but that's the world of coin collecting for you. This quarter represents not only the history of West Virginia but also the dedication of the state's people and their connection to the land they cherish. With its stunning design, historical significance, and the potential for rarity, the 2005 West Virginia quarter is a true treasure for collectors and history buffs alike. As you dig through your coin collection, or even your change jar, be sure to take a closer look at your 2005 West Virginia quarters. If you have one that's in pristine condition or has any unique features, you could be holding on to a valuable piece of American history. So, always remember to check your coins, one could be worth far more than you think. Top 5 and last rare state quarter, we have a truly unique coin to dive into, the 2013 Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial Quarter. This coin is not only a part of the U.S. Mint's America the Beautiful series, but it also honors a significant moment in American history, one that marks both victory and the enduring spirit of peace. In 2013, the United States Mint released the Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial Quarter as part of the larger America the Beautiful series, a collection of coins designed to honor national parks and historical landmarks across the country. This particular quarter is dedicated to Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial, located on South Base Island in Lake Erie, Ohio. The memorial commemorates one of the most important naval battles of the War of 1812 and symbolizes peace between the United States, Canada, and Great Britain. To understand the importance of this coin, we need to take a step back in time to the War of 1812. The conflict was fought between the United States and Great Britain, and it had profound implications for the young nation's future. One of the key events during the war was the Battle of Lake Erie, where U.S. naval forces, under the command of Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry, achieved a decisive victory over the British. This victory not only secured American control of Lake Erie but also allowed the U.S. to reclaim territories lost to the British in the Northwest. The battle was a turning point in the war and helped establish the United States' presence in the Great Lakes region. The Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial was erected to commemorate this significant victory and the role it played in shaping the outcome of the War of 1812. But it's not just about the military triumph, it also represents the enduring peace that followed the war. In 1817, the United States and Great Britain signed the Rush-Bagot Agreement, which led to the demilitarization of the U.S.-Canada border and created one of the longest unfortified borders in the world, a symbol of lasting peace between two nations. The memorial stands as a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made during the war and the subsequent peace that helped lay the foundation for the strong relationship between the U.S. and Canada. The idea of peace, both internationally and domestically, is a theme that resonates deeply with this coin, making it a beautiful and significant addition to the America the Beautiful series. Now, let's talk about the design of the 2013 Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial Quarter. As with the other coins in the series, the reverse side features an image that captures the essence of the memorial it honors. The design shows the Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial, a towering structure that rises 352 feet above Lake Erie. The memorial, with its distinct columns and large dome, is an architectural marvel and an iconic symbol of victory and peace. The image on the coin shows the memorial standing proudly against the backdrop of the lake, with the words, Perry's Victory, above the structure. Below, you'll see the inscription, International Peace Memorial, which underscores the symbolic significance of the memorial itself. The design also includes the year of the coin's release, 2013, and the mint mark indicating where it was produced. The obverse side of the coin, as with all quarters, features the familiar image of George Washington. This design has remained constant since 1932 and serves as a unifying symbol of the nation's history and leadership. The obverse of the Perry's Victory Quarter, while standard, provides a fitting contrast to the more intricate and historically significant design of the reverse. When it comes to the minting of these coins, it's important to note that the Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial Quarter was produced in the typical high numbers associated with the America the Beautiful series. However, the value of these quarters doesn't lie in their sheer quantity, rather, it's the condition, rarity, and specific features that can make a coin like this truly valuable. Most of the Perry's Victory quarters were minted in large quantities, but as with all coins, those that are in exceptional condition or have unique characteristics tend to hold the most value. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition, free from wear, scratches, or discoloration, will always be in demand among collectors. However, there is more to the story of rarity and value. Coins with minting errors, such as misprints, off-center strikes, or other anomalies, can significantly increase the value of a coin. Collectors actively search for these unique versions, and if you happen to have a Perry's Victory quarter with a rare error, it could be worth much more than the average coin. With that in mind, let's talk about the current value of the 2013 Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial quarter. While most of these coins still circulate at their face value of 25 cents, the true value lies in the condition and any potential rarities they might possess. A quarter in mint condition can fetch a few dollars, but the true excitement comes when you find a rare, error-filled coin. So, what's the potential value of this coin today? If you have a 2013 Perry's Victory quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition, you could see it valued at several $100s. However, if you're lucky enough to have one with a minting error or unique feature, the value could soar. The highest recorded value for a 2013 Perry's Victory quarter has reached as much as $20,000. Yes, you read that correctly, $20,000 for a single quarter. This remarkable value is a testament to the coin's historical significance, the beauty of its design, and the rarity of well-preserved examples. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of numismatics, the 2013 Perry's Victory quarter is certainly one to keep an eye on. If you have one of these quarters in your collection, be sure to check its condition carefully. Look for any signs of wear, and if it's in exceptional shape, it could be worth a significant amount more than you might have imagined. And remember, if you come across a Perry's Victory quarter with an unusual minting defect, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the history and value of the 2013 Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial quarter. If you found this video interesting and want to learn more about other valuable and historic coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new video. Until next time, happy collecting.